Movie begins introducing us to a very fast-paced sequence where we see Barry Allen, the Flash, helping Batman and Wonder Woman to stop a bank robbery gone wrong. After that, Barry Allen revisits his childhood home, where he remembers his childhood with his parents Nora and Henry, before his father Henry's wrongful imprisonment for Nora's murder. Overpowered by his emotions, Barry accidentally travels back in time to earlier in a day and enthusiastically informs Bruce about this new development. So, despite Bruce's warning that the time travel can have unintended consequences, impulsive Barry goes back to the day of his mother Nora's death and prevents it from happening. So, the story is similar to the television one, where he constantly, he's in pursuit to go back in time and to save his mother. So as Barry returns to the present, he's suddenly knocked out of a dark speed force by another dark looking speedster. Well, who is this speedster? I will not reveal much. You need to watch the film. So now Barry gets knocked off, he gets pushed, and he ends up in an alternative 2013 universe where his mother's alive and he finds his past self, and he realizes he has arrived on the day originally where he was obtaining his powers. So if you have seen Back to the Future, the concept is very different. In this, actually, if you go and change the past, the future will also change. So Barry and his 2013 counterpart, who's about to obtain his powers, go to the Central City Police Department, where Barry forces his 2013 counterpart to be struck by lightning, giving him the same powers. And in that process, now Barry loses his own powers. So after that, they come across a broadcast by General Zod, who is preparing to invade Earth the same way he did in Superman Returns. If you remember Superman Returns, the way it's General Zod, he somewhat sabotages the entire transmissions, and you see him in all over the TV. The same thing happens. So both the Barrys now feel that they need to get the Justice League together. So basically, they attempt to assemble the Justice League, but are unsuccessful, as in this timeline there are no metahumans, but there is Batman. So both of them, they rush to the Wayne Manor, but they find a different alternative Batman. And they were basically expecting the Ben Affleck, but they find Michael Keaton Batman, who's an old Batman, and he has somewhat retired from crime fighting. So they convince him in order to find Superman, because Superman is the only person can fight General Zod. So Batman uses his technology, and they come to know that there is something happening in Siberia. So all of them reach Siberia and they rescue a mutant. That's basically Kara Zor-El, who happens to be Supergirl, the cousin of Superman. And Superman is dead. Superman is no more. So now Supergirl, the two Flash, Barry Allen 1, Barry Allen 2, and Batman, all of them come together and they fight General Zod. So this is the Motamoti story. If you have seen all the trailers carefully, you know this is the entire story. So, but the entire film is much more than that, and it has a lot of Easter eggs, a lot of surprises for each one of you. And I like Barry Allen's performance was amazing. He performed both the characters so distinctly, means you could see the difference. Sasha Calais was good as Supergirl, but I wish she had more screen time. Watching Michael Keaton being Batman after 30 long years was a complete treat. I was walking down a memory lane because I think I was around class 4 when I had seen his Batman. And he was a Batman when I was growing up, so it was a wonderful thing. And even Michael Shannon, who played General Zod, he was decent. Otherwise, he didn't get much scope to perform. So overall, the movie is quite entertaining, good watch. But there are certain things of the multi-universe it is still unanswered, if you ask me. I have a lot of questions. But overall, as a viewer, I enjoyed it. It lived up to the trailer. And you might cry towards the climax. The emotional quotient, apart from the entertainment quotient, the emotional quotient is quite high in the film. So guys, watch it. I watched it in IMAX. If you can watch it, it's going to enhance your experience. So go for it.